If I have to hear another politician or person up for a cabinet seat say the word blacks in a hearing, okay? Blacks need this. Blacks in this country. Just say the N word. Like, we are about 2 months away from a politician or someone in that administration hitting us with a hard R. And I'm not saying that because I want them to do it. I'm obviously saying it because simply replacing the N word with DEI, hire, all of you are, if you actually meant the word DEI hire, the term DEI hire, all of you are DEI hires by your definition. Oh, you mean someone who was hired solely for their ideology and membership of a particular class and not their qualifications? Let's think about it. Everyone in that administration is unqualified, white, rich, and paid for that motherfucker's campaign. That's what I call the 1% DEI hires, bitch. The DEI final bosses, blacks. I can't, I'm gonna be so serious. I already said this before, but this country needs to crash and burn, like literally really hardcore crash and burn for us to crawl out of it any better, which I think is what's happening. Like, we had to get through Hoover to get FDR, okay? People who literally know what the Great Depression was know what I'm talking about. Except this wasn't even roaring 20. We didn't even get a roaring 20. We didn't even get a fun party roaring 20s, which is kind of a ripoff, but whatever. I'm just saying... This is just my stream of consciousness. Thank you for appreciating Appa in the corner.
So what different vaccine schedule would you say I should have received? What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
I mean, the pollen article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens than...
This is so dangerous.
So you get the same measles vaccine.
Mr. Kennedy, with all due respect, that is so dangerous. Your voice would be a voice that parents would listen to. That is so dangerous. I will be voting against your nomination because your views are dangerous to our state and to our country.
I mean, do you think science is dangerous, Senator? This is published peer-reviewed studies.
What different vaccine schedule should I have received?
The pollen article suggests that blacks need fewer antigens than...
This is so dangerous.
So you get the same measles vaccine.
I need American people to use as much of their brain as they possibly can. In the name of Jesus, please understand that black children do not need a different vaccination schedule than white children. There is not nearly enough evidence that suggests such a thing. I can't believe people are agreeing with this. Saying black children have different immune responses than other children. There is no direct correlation between immune response and race. It's a mix of factors. It's linked to ancestry, environment, biological factors. So you're telling me black people in the United States should need one type of vaccination schedule, black children in Latin America another one, the ones in Africa another schedule, European African children yet another schedule? Are you guys dumb? I'm trying to be so nice, but please don't be stupid. I also need to remind you that the world is not just made up of white and black people. Every single race should have a different vaccination schedule. And what if someone's mixed with all of them? Even just two. Please, please, I don't know how to say this, but stop being dumb. You guys look damn stupid right now. Thank you so much.
F. Kennedy Jr., you broiled on high-looking mother... This is what I was talking about. This is what I'm talking about when I say that scientific racism is the most nefarious manifestation of modern racism. In a confirmation for Health Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is out here talking about how black people have superior immune systems and don't need the same vaccine schedules as other people, as us, as he said. As he put it, he said they don't need as many vaccines as us. Why is that a bad thing? He's saying that black people are superior. First of all, trying to reference a scientific study on the basis of race in and of itself is already wonky because race is not a scientifically definable category. West Africa alone is more diverse genetically than most of the planet. Africa on the whole is the most genetically diverse continent. Second of all, this is what I'm talking about. When you hear it in sports, when you hear it in medicine, when you hear it in pop culture, all of this, oh, black people are just predisposed to this, black people have an extra muscle, black people are so good at this physical thing or this auditory thing, or bro, None of that is flattery. Leaving aside for a moment that people of color in general had higher rates of COVID-19 during 2020 than white people. When people try to make these claims about black people across the board having some type of physical superiority, and all of these the implications of this are they make better workers. And that's what it's historically been used for. I'm working on a video essay that's related to this right now, so it's really scary to see more examples coming to fruition as I'm writing it. But all of this DEI rhetoric, this mass deportation campaign, and comments like this from RFK Jr., Elon Musk, and other people in Trump's cohort are all related. It's all tied up in the carceral system. And I think we have to be very wary of scientific racism and the kind of language that people use when describing us physically in our physical attributes and try to lump us into these categories. And yeah, again, just like it's spooky. It's giving phrenology.